Chat, I'm back. Damn, Boo Man is crazy with it. That's 28 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm with it. Yeah, I just watched the whole thing. Baby Kim, he really outside, bro. He did say some crazy shit. I'm not gonna lie. Got me like, yeah, it's a crazy time, 2026, and you listen to this and you ask a lot of questions. But let's get with it. D Green. Let's hear what D Green gotta say. I feel like, you know, like there's a lot going on. Check. I should have just clicked it. Here we go. He proposed. What the fuck? Going from proposing to breaking up? Yeah, they kicked me out because of the Baby Kim thing. PG Lang.
Let me get this straight. Stephon Diggs and Cardi B broke up mid Super Bowl.
I knew they were gonna kick me out.
Stephon Diggs and Cardi B have broken up?
Baby
Shout out to D Green with this man.
Baby Kim coming outside crazy and stress, and he got the backup of PG Lang and Kendrick.
Just talking about marrying Cardi B, yeah.
But also how he raps and he say, "Go get it, bro." Aye, bro. Go get it, bro. It's been a long time. Like, yo, bro.
Yesterday.
The question, after you get your ring, is Cardi getting her ring?
This on the agenda maybe, right?
Sure.
And the fans have noticed immediately after Patriots take belt in the Super Bowl, Cardi B and Stephon Diggs no longer follow each other on Instagram. Bro, Instagram has to be the messiest parasocial app there is. Like, who was the person that originally noticed this? This has to be the most unemployed shit ever. Is this what y'all do with y'all's lives all day? You go on celebrities' profiles and check who they're following? Weirdos. But hey, I'm just reporting the information given to me. But remember, Stephon Diggs has 4 babies with 4 baby mamas this year.
Give it to me.
I am not surprised. Cardi B is technically...
We are not leaving chat. Like, yo, now let's get like, I read the silo. Man, now can I miss her 4 in 1 year? But nature, who are you to fight nature? It's not about money. It's not about anything. Nature, I will get later.
Still married to Offset.
Wait, what?
This ain't no Romeo and Juliet, baby.
A proposal to a married.
Brought to you by the man D Green. Why am I not selling my dog D Green? Shout out to D Green, eh?
Thank you.
So damn, Stephon Diggs took 3 L's in 1 night. You lose in the Super Bowl, the biggest game of your life. Ouch! That's 1 L. You also life. Ouch! That's 1 L. This game of your life. Ouch! That's 1 L. You also lose your bitch. Ouch! He was cheating on her anyway. Okay, that's 2 L's in 1 night. And you still have an ongoing felony assault charge? They're taking your ass to jail.
Your ass is mine! You're under arrest!
That's 3 L's in 1 night. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. I don't know if Stephon Diggs really beat up his chef. I know he was beating up her cheeks, but...
Give it to me.
Sideline! Touchdown!
But why did
To me. me.
Diggs and Cardi B really break up.
Why?
Now, the streets are saying that this is one of Stefon Diggs' baby mamas. Now, if you notice, this is Stefon Diggs' family and friends section, but there's no Cardi to be found. Now, if you peep the halftime show, Cardi B had a little appearance. And they said she didn't even stay for the game. She left after halftime.
No!
Bro, I been said, the moment that Cardi B becomes a distraction to Stefon Diggs' NFL career, he's just gonna pass her on to another rapper, John Stockton. I guess Cardi B got overshadowed by Stefon Diggs' other 10 baby mamas. They're saying this girl in the red supposedly is his baby mama.
Better be sure about that.
I mean, I don't even know, bro. I lost count. Stefon Diggs probably don't even remember all his baby mamas.
Come on!
Football is gonna always come first for a nigga like Stefon Diggs. Cardi B was never Stefon Diggs' first option, bro. He's obviously just having fun with her, bro.
Give it to me.
Him getting her pregnant is not a big deal to him. He's gone through this 4 different times this year. But Cardi B's a distraction. Stefon Diggs' chef is a distraction. And especially after this performance in the Super Bowl, he had to break up with her. Bro, the Patriots got humiliated. Just to think I actually had y'all winning this game. Now, Stefon Diggs, I am not saying it's all your fault, but you only had 3 catches for 37 yards? And most of these yards came from garbage time. Bro, no way you're spinning the fucking ball down 30 points, bro. Loser. This is a terrible look, Stefon Diggs.
I want to win a Super Bowl, not just go, man. I ain't come here for nothing, man. It's all about us. It ain't about them. Ouch!
By the way, Stefon Diggs, I saw a video, bro. How are you already in Cancun on a yacht? You lost a Super Bowl yesterday. You only had 3 catches in the biggest game of your life. And I opened Twitter this morning and I see you already in Cancun with 4 girls on a yacht. That's not okay, bro. You need to get back on the field and start catching balls. Run some routes, dude. Shit is pissing me off. You lost me a lot of money yesterday.
And if I was Cardi, I'd be mad too. So yesterday, Cardi B unfollowed Stefon Diggs. He unfollowed her. And they got a lot going on right now. Now, Cardi left during halftime because of this woman right here. Now, if you don't know who this is, she's been on the blogs plenty of times because this is one of Offset's mistresses. That's who that is. And she's also King Von, and Kayla B, best friend. Now look, it's like she know what she doing. This is the stuff she was posting on her story. And if I'll be mad because it's just like, where's the loyalty? You front row, you next to his mama. He hugged you, he shook your hand before he shook his mama hand. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pissed. And then you just so happy to flaunt it around. He hugged. It's like Kayla B, best friend. And she's also King Von Offset's mistresses plenty of times because this is one of Offset's mistresses. You know what she be mad because it's just like, where's be pissed at Cardi? I ain't even mad at Cardi. I just know Offset is cackling right now. I just know he laughing right now because it's just like, you left me to go be with.
Pause. Look at the writing here. Right? Look at the writing. Right? And it looks like I got dreadlocks with the red ending. Hold on. Nah, this is fine. I gotta get the right. Ooh, hold on. How do I? Some shit like this. Dreadlocks, baby. Yeah. Crazy.
The same man that's doing the same.
But I'm a Now, I know you're dealing with your off the field issues, but I'm a fan of Stephon Diggs on the field. Man,
I don't know that, bro. It's not gonna be a long episode. I'm here for ABBA. Let's just get to ABBA before I get annoyed. But khathile kakwa. Kusetse ene ABBA vele. SA hip hop. What are people wearing? Yeah, let's say SA hip hop reloaded. Hey! Inzima.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
What's up, Mban? Hey, Chede. Skala le wa sepe se le sa tshwanang wa se bona le.
What's up, everyone? This is Incognito representing SA Hip Hop Reloaded. We out here at Zone 6, Slime Invasion by Aries. And next to me is Quasi M. Quasi, how are you doing today?
I'm well, thanks. I'm dandy. How are you doing?
I'm nice. You know, today is the Johannesburg leg of the tour. Aries has had you by his side on all 3 cities that you guys have done. You know, Cape Town, Durban, and Pretoria to Johannesburg today. How have those experiences been for Quasi M and meeting the Slimes in real life? And it's the first time performing at, I guess, performances of this stature for you.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Meeting the Slimes has been amazing. Like, knowing that the love is real outside of social media, you know what I'm saying? So that's 10 out of 10 times 10 minus nothing.
You shared on Twitter that, you know, Durban was quite special. Please just tell me what's the contrast between Pretoria, Cape Town, and, you know, Jozi today? What made Durban special? Sorry, not Pretoria. You haven't been to Pretoria, right? I'm sorry.
I was just about to say that I haven't really been in Pretoria, but I don't know. I kind of get the feeling that Joburg is a lot like Durban. You know, the vibe is just alive. And I'm not saying the vibe is not alive in Cape Town. It's crazy. Actually, Cape Town was so nice, you guys. And I'm so sorry if I didn't show Cape Town that much love, but Cape Town was lit.
And you were going off about Durban.
Yeah, Indaba man.
The energy was crazy.
The energy was crazy. I don't want to lie. And the energy was crazy here as well. Joburg, and that's why I get to see Joburg is a lot like Durban. Like, people they're just there, they're ready, they know exactly why they're there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love the most also about the people.
Now, your ties with Revenge Club Records start with DJ Ken enlisting you for 2 Viral.
Yeah.
And then came the All Girls Project, All Is Fair this year. Please let me know, how do these collaborations with him come about? How does Klein find you? And are you in studio for the 2 songs that you guys have made?
My wife said, if you win, we'll fly to Asia. If I win, we'll fly to Paris. I bet you won't get toned with.
All right, we're very excited. We have arrived in the Drakensberg, central Drakensberg, because this is such an iconic spot. We have got Egypt in South Africa. Wow, this is Arthur's sword. And we want to see what adventures can be had in this beautiful part of South Africa. So first up, we're going to go and see if we can do a hike to a very, very special place.
I'm not gonna lie.
The expression of or men expressing a universal truth, or the ethnic expression of a universal truth. So if where I'm from, or my geographic location, where, like we say, to be umuntu, it's your geographic location, it is your genetics, and it is your skin color, right? So if you say you are doing African or anything with the prefix of African, it must deal.
I just remembered something. I told somebody, Ejo, Otanga cash. And I just remember, oh shit, Nike shaking alone. No, I am stress.
Deal with all the elements that you find in your geographic
in your
location,
space,
right? So cultures are then going to seem different in that way, because we have leopards here, they have tigers in Asia, right? In amakhosi wama-Dravidians, ngiyacabanga ukuthi tiger ingubo yakhona is sacred to them. Kodwa khona lento that says to them there's something sacred about this, the same thing we saw sacred in that which we have here, right? So we are all trying to then express a certain existential truth that we are all facing as humanity, right? So culture then breaking it down the word.
I like that existential truth. Okay.
Bonke sibhekane nawo singabantu, right? Agriculture everywhere in the world has to
I'm
be
developing love for agriculture. Maybe it's because I'm reading about it, but I really wanna dabble into that. But it's chat life, my life almost on I easy life. Life all grote. Life all mutona is not easy, bro. I say, Papa, it's not a child's play.
deal with certain things, but then there are rituals that deal with then the agriculture. There's rain rituals, there's all of those. Right?
Harvest rituals, plowing rituals,
fast food rituals, right? So,
but Yazizutin, you are negating.
But in terms of me going into agriculture or having interest or developing love, I don't think it's deeper like that. But if there's rituals, because you need to, so yeah, you don't. I guess you don't have to have the fear of Holuba in because there's rituals that can be performed to bring the rain, you know. So I shouldn't be because I'll be like, oh, if I go into them, you know, it's a halangana go plus and all of that.
Or you are dismissing, or you are destroying the very fabric.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Base 44. I want to create an app.
Or you are breaking down the very stage that people tend to use as their point of pride. Ogutino, but we Africans have a culture and the rest of the world lack it.
But
okay,
that's impossible. It's impossible for a human being to live without a culture.
Black or white,
or
Asian
Chinese
or Scandinavian,
or Celtic or Romania. Or
all right. So you are saying
because there are certain things that you must go through, right? From birth up until death, we don't just catch you and then do nothing for you when you come into the world, and then we don't just throw you into the hole when you die. Each and every single one of us has
a way to do it.
And it's solemn, or it's connected to something that we find dear to us.
Or sacred
to us.
I'm of the opinion, Oguti, culture. Or what be.
You guys don't be checking out the stars like that. Yesterday, they were busy, I'm not gonna lie.
Became the cult ritual of those people. A cult, culture, ritual. What became the cult ritual of a certain people is a result of said people sitting down, looking at their lives, where they are, geography, how they are, situation.
Yes.
And they came up with solutions to the problems that they are confronted with in that space at that time.
Exactly.
So culture is a result of human beings coming together.
I refuse. Not what he's saying, but I refuse to like yo inzima zima. We make up everything, man. You know? We make up meaning to things so that the meaning means something to us. To say so is hold on, let me do this because I don't like clipping lately. I don't like clipping myself. It feels cringe. But anyway, the weirdest thing is every 24 hours we change. I be peeping how hold on, like I'm saying, like every 24 hours we or I change, or not even change in a dramatic way, but in a sense of perspective. Like yeah, anyway, my chat is I caught myself the other time. I was whiling on something like that. As much as I just said, we put meaning to things so that they mean something to us, like culture. I was gonna say, because he said something about there's a way, or not even a way, a certain process of living that happens when you come to the world and how you live, with just your surrounding, how it take care of you, nurtures you up until you're gone. That has some sort of culture to it. But I'm like, but yeah, we make it, What about the culture of, like, we make it in a sense of, if any animals dies anywhere out there, we don't see it. It doesn't get any culture to it. The only culture is nature will take course. I'm not saying let's leave people lying on the ground. You know what I mean? Like something will eat it. But even with us, when you take us underground, supposedly your body rots and whatever. Like life continues. Like nothing really ends, But in a sense of we make up everything, I'm like, damn, bro. Then it's designed then for me. It's designed. But I wanted also to go back to times where I was whiling. I had an episode that was whiling, a bit cringy, saying shit of like when it comes to death. I mean, people are sensitive. Yeah. And now I was whiling. So I just wanted to come out and be like, to anybody I've offended, because I wanted to say some shit like, half of or most of the shit that happens on the show is mainly also for the show. You know what I mean? It's for the sake of the show. Like, because I was like, damn, sometimes you'd say something, but it's not that you don't mean it. And it's not that there's no truth in everything that I be saying. Maybe sometimes it'll be like, for the sake of the show and lack of weight. That's how I voiced it at that time. And that's the other thing about live streaming. Is like, damn, you're going to say it in real time. And then when you reflect, it's like, because most of the things also hit me in real time. And then I say it like that. I'm like, oh, I could have voiced it better that way. But at the same time, it's like, I don't owe anybody an explanation. But I just wanted to show you how to, if then, because I had another conversation with the boys yesterday. And some made an example of how some things have stayed the same through generations and generations, civilizations to civilizations. And then I just made an example of how you're going to wake up tomorrow with a different perspective or some sort of growth. And everything you did yesterday won't hit you the same today. I don't care what it is. Like, I've gotten to that stage. Like, I don't care what it is, but some things we still go and force them. You know what I mean? Like, because you used to it, or it's what you like. For example, you used to waking up on a Sunday going to church, or you used to waking up on a Monday going to work or going to school. Or beyond that, you used to wake up in the morning, go brush your teeth. The small things. You know, I told somebody, it's like some other people sleep during the day. It's like just doing things in reverse, or just doing things in a disruptive way of not the normal way, in a sense. You know what I mean? Me saying that is, what was I coming with it? Yeah, it ran away. It ran away, literally.
Together to discuss what they are facing and how to solve it. Now, because this group of people were solving the problem in this way, this group of people learned that from them and carried it on.
Yeah.
And that group of people learned that from those and carried it on. But now what happens when the situation changes?
We must still have a way to continue with life, but that situation must be sorted out.
Here's an example. Let's just throw caution to the wind here and say an African family born in Africa, thrives in Africa, practices so-called African culture and spirituality, right? Which has impepo, uklaba, imikukomboti, and all of that. Said African family happens to move to Iceland.
I also I remember now where I was coming from with it. I was like, this thing come from believing or not believing. It's like, before we even sort out what is to believe or not to believe, I guess for a lot of people, it's better to believe in something than not to believe in anything. I feel like somewhat where you console, like you feel like it's better that way. It gives you comfort in somewhat way to feel like you believe in something that's gonna do some other cause. But in reality, it's like, it's actually better to not believe. But that's another conversation for another day, because we still have to sort out the belief one. You know what I mean? But that's where I was coming from with it. That's like, oh, I remember. Oh, it comes from there. So,
Iceland or wherever there is constant snow.
Yes.
And then they become Eskimos.
Yes.
Eskimos or Eskimos.
Eskimo.
Yeah, ESK Maroksalayo.
ESK.
Exe or XC. But yona leyo. And then they become Exe. Right? Now there is constant ice there. The lifestyle is different. Akuna imbuzi lapha, kunama fish, nama seal, nama penguin, nama whale, nani, right? Does that African family now, what, are they cut off from African culture?
No, they're not.
But now they're eating seals and fish and baphahla ngenhlanzi labantu.
But what is African?
This is where my confusion is about this African culture is, Yongoba. How I see it, we are taking humanity and separating humanity to location. Whereas humanity is an international phenomena.
Exactly. So, Asitige, I am that person also there and went to Finland, right?
Okay.
And I became Eskimo. Whatever rituals I grew up being done, let's say maybe a bathing ritual in Belego, ukuthombisa noma ukukhulisa ingane into, separating them from the boys to the girls, right? I must find an equivalent to it.
In that space.
And
how they do
it. But now, if you do not understand the science of what you are doing, usasela ekhaya, mawuzofika lapha, you won't understand that you can still do it there.
In a different way. But it's still the same thing you're doing.
It's still the same thing
you
are
is,
doing.
Here's the problem. about this culture debate and African culture and European culture and in culture and in culture. There was a point in time where culture was human culture. I believe that. I'm going to show you.
Work today is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done.
It's a Wednesday. Wise words. What is the wise? What? Give me some wise words Wednesday.
You
know, along with how's your day going and what you're doing. It's like, Gaby, what are you doing for a living? Because you see, I'm here. Well, I'm like, where do you get time to be here every day? But yeah, let me know.
You study Greek mythology, right?
Mm-hmm.
You find the Titans, who were the ancestors of the Olympians.
Mm-hmm.
The Titans give birth to the...
My believe, we have to decipher the word believe, but I refuse to believe. You know what I also popped into? One other interesting thing. I said to myself, when you switch beliefs and systems and how you look at the world, and I guess it's true. But in a sense, like every book that I read, it leads me anyway. But it's not that I change. I said whatever that I read, it kind of like confirms something that I already know, but I don't know how. You know, you gravitate to certain things, they'll confirm. So this book, for some weird reason, I swear to God, I didn't expect that book to be talking about all that shit. That's crazy. It's like, example, it's like the me that read all the books, wrote that book. And then it's the same thing of like, I don't want to watch something that I already know. It's like, okay, this is what I already know, but there's depth. It's like referencing it's like, for some reason, I had to. Every time when I read it, I imagine if I read that book before I read everything else. It's like, it wouldn't have made sense. It would be just another. It would be like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, anyway, yeah. What was I telling y'all about that book? Oh, because now it said all these gods, how they came, right? And then switched through cultures and civilizations, maybe different names, different activities, solving different or working on different solutions. That's how different cultures, different religions, different everything, but it's still doing the same thing. That's why they say you'd still do the same thing. You'd still do the same thing if you understand the science. So when I heard that or when I read that, I was like, it's crazy. So it's probably one guy who went through all the cultures, used different names, and said, here, I don't want to say names. I got about to stop playing. I don't watch these every day. Oh, I get it. Sometimes, yeah, that's true. You don't watch this every day because when you are here, you talk. I've been seeing people watching, but they don't say anything. So that might be true. You're not here every day. That means I have stalkers. I should be worried because I'm like, sometimes I be thinking maybe you're watching and you're doing something you can't be commenting, but at the same time I'm like, hey, streaming. Some people be there just stalking you. Anyway, so yeah, I don't.
The Olympians. The Olympians give birth to the demigods. The demigods give birth to humanity, to the kings. Yeah. And then the kings give birth to humanity, right? That's Greek mythology.
Oh, Greek. Oh.
Let's go to Egyptian mythology.
No, Shu.
You have the age of those gods before Osiris and Shu and that family. But they have a greater god, Amuti, Nabobani, before them. And they have an even greater god, Unu, before them. But now, so you have the gods who gave.
Hold on. Let me pop Let me pop up. I work, but for now, hey, they transferred me to another place and they shutting this place down. We are not that busy, so I'll watch when I'm not busy. Like right now, www.happy.com. I'm kidding. Thank you, Happy Man. You're the best. You're the best. But I guess I can't say how's your day going. Are you at work? It's hectic, but it's not hectic. But it's going amazing since you found time to watch the X show. So if you're watching the X show, you know everything is the whole time.
What's happening?
You know?
Huh?
Definitely.
We are
I'm
here
here to enjoy life.
the whole time.
I'm not here to suffer.
Hey, the other stream that I was doing, the first one, they cut me out. I was watching Baby Kim, so they cut me out. And then from there, my energy being like, you see these things. But then I was like, okay, let me do another one. Because it's like, I can't just decide to stop because of that. Let me spark up another one. So I spark up another one. We are here now. WW Happy. Let me put you on the show. Let's get back to Jalamona. Money. Hello, money, man. Go away. Gelefine affiliate. Affiliate. Bangwagera. Yebo. Welcome. Welcome straight to Feletse Happy. You are on screen. We are fully inside, fully alive. www.
Gave birth to the demigods, who gave birth to the pharaohs, who gave birth to the humans. It's the same formation. That's Egypt.
Exactly.
You go to the Bible, maybe.
So the Bible
you
is
have
not Egypt.
your supreme God. You have your Elohim around him. You have your 24 elders who are the ancestors, and then you have your kings, your Nephilim.
You have your Nephilim who are part
human, part God.
So which are then the demigods. Like
and then after them you get your humans.
Up until us.
So I'm of the opinion that
and I didn't know my guys. Come on, take it without the lot. That's all on the Bible about the half a demigod. Chat. I'm sure of a couple of things. Shiva says one of the most profound, craziest things. One of his quotes is, "What is it's like, tell me the deepest, I wouldn't say darkest, but shivering secret." And then he'd say, "You are the only one here," which is true. Feel like that half of the time. But then the other thing is, when you really think about it, it's like, man, I'm sure of this. I love being in South Africa, like born in Africa, being, I don't know. He's not black. I'm black. I'm white. I'm green. I'm all of these things. But I was like, but being born here is nice. There's so much history. There's so much rich and wealth in who we are and what we went through or what we're going through. There's so much lesson in that. You know, like, but let's talk about it, bro. Like, I mean, I saw somebody's like, yo, if you die and come back again, who would you want to come back? It's like black. I love being black. You know, slavery and everything's like, nah, nigga, but same thing as I just said right now. Like, there's something profound and beautiful about that. You know, to a point where, I'm sorry, I have to take it there a little bit, just for 2 seconds. You think the people that are not going through there, what are they going through? So maybe are they just empty? You look at I'm sorry, I have to take it there. 2 seconds. Elon is about to reach trillion, and he say money doesn't make you happy. And niggas be like, just give me 1% of that. It's like, you know what I mean? But we're missing the bigger picture. The bigger picture is, let me bring in another one. I read something, they say, even the gods realize that they were no longer going anywhere further, no longer getting any sort of fulfillment. So they realize that everything they knew that made them, they have to pour it down onto us so that they can also advance and go somewhere else. So that's how I look at it, the whole thing. I don't know where I was coming from with it or where I was going with it, but that's what I was saying. And in a whole roundabout, there's no culture. Like, like there's nothing. The whole thing is just lead with love and kindness in everything. Yeah, they get my voice. Lead with love and kindness in everything you do. Like, you know, like the rest they get mathata batho.
Everybody in the world is trying to describe a.
I posted something crazy. Wait, was it on WhatsApp? I was commenting. Yo, I was like, in 2026. I hate saying this. Most of the time when I say these things, I realize that sometimes I just be projecting and but I'm like 2026. Moving forward, if you're still believing in some sort of anything like going to, and sometimes I look at myself like, if it's you saying that, it's like leave people that are doing that. But I hate bashing things. But let me just say, it's like if you still getting married, if you still taking your kids to the school system, if you're still going to the church system, the political system, which is you are involved in it, you can't escape it. But if you still submit to those type of things, societal system in your environment, like if you still submit to such things, anything beyond about yourself, with agamabo. You understand? Like you still getting married, like 2026. You still going to believing in hoping that the government, the political system of this is going to change. With you still come on, bro. Let's go, you are the answer, man. Fast both Western and African, like Liragabo, Musliman. Marazaga yana gaya beregelwa yon. I like you let's get like don't get it twisted and confused. Zaga no to beregela mara everything else to allow me ragabo. Lo na zage you know what I said? Hey, let me give you the bar. I said which my loud paint me or hotter then. Do you guys ever weigh? I mean, like it doesn't matter, but do you guys ever look at life and just look at how I had on a J. Cole songs, like I thought I was strong up until I seen what you've been going or what you went through, some shit like that. But I'm like, do you guys ever look at life and look at how strong you are and weigh, how strong, how actually strong world and anything you are, like, you know what I mean? Cause I'm like, what rules over your life? I got Shuang went to the and they like what really got you by the balls? How long can you go without that? What is it that you really can't live without? I can't live without God. I think we need to establish what is that. We really need to establish on that. But anything that's really important. That was the word of the day.
A common reality. Right? And that common reality developed into a cult ritual of a said people, influenced by location, influenced by availability of resource, influenced by influenced by other nations they came across.
And that influence then would then cause us to have to create an identity that would make us
distinct from
the others, because now we are interacting with others, right? Then we have to institutionalize this culture. But then that starts to create more. Now we starts to create a religion out of. We start to deify this culture.
That's where now my problem is with this African culture thing, because now it means now.
Pause. While we there, you see this what they doing, right? It's cool. I mean, the background they talked about culture and matlalo or whatever. I'm looking at my behind. I'm wearing the who I am. Like anything doesn't go like wow, this nigga is wearing a thing called who I am, man. And another man is wearing respectfully and representably innocence. Like who do you listen to? You know what I mean? But since they're talking about whatever we do, then we look at it as culture, and then we have to identify ourselves from others. It's that I feel like we're still running on top of the cause of the problem. There's no okay. They talking about it how it happened. It's fine, but I'm just saying then having some sort of identity is the problem. It's the root of it, because then you have to differentiate how many of us are there, right? So the idea of identity and that's the idea of self, I don't know when you guys gonna do that and how, but you need to strip it down. It's gonna help a lot, you know. You can look at it as ego also, but I just want to say identity. The thought, everything that you think of and you think, oh, this is me. You need to undress it layer by layer, layer by layer, layer by layer, layer by layer. See what remains. And if whatever that remains, you can still take it off. Keep taking it off. Keep taking it off. Same time with what has power over you. And try to see how much power then you have, of like what's gonna be left, and how much of control is there left into that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm making sense. You know what I mean? Let's say if I feel like, I'm gonna make an example, God, right? I have to remove myself from that. You're like, okay, without then what? Then if there's nothing, then you will see how there's nothing. Then you'll come back knowing that there's nothing. Now you're just saying there's nothing because you've never. Yeah,
Lomqomboti has become somehow a part of our understanding of godliness and spirit and all of that. And without Lomqomboti, we cannot connect to the divine. It's come to the point ukuthi ngingashisanga lempepho le. I haven't communed with the ancestors who are said to be within me to start with. This is where my confusion with the religiosity of culture kicks in.
Because right now we're having an issue that we are inside a melting pot
my chat with then it's like, what, bro? It's so simple. It's so simple to have it locked down, like this is this, that, da, bam, bam, bam. But then if you are dealing with all of it at the same time, you understand? Like, I hear what they say, but there's some people who don't know about Kompoti in Finland. Yeah. Are they not connecting with their divine? You feel me? Like, but you're gonna look into it as but it's your culture, but then no. I'm crashing out. It is, but it's not. You know why? Because we're missing the point. It was culture then, when it was teaching us to connect with it. But now we know, it's not about the culture. It's about the, you know what I mean? It's not about the money. It's about what, like, bro, it's about what you get with the money, what you do with the money. It's not about the car. It's about where it takes you or what you said. Then it was never about, so like he's saying, oh shit, then now all this is within me. All of this is within me.
Usiko. And as a melting pot is a mixture of iron, gold, you know. While it's supposed to be a melting pot for one metal, for one mineral, right? what we are now calling usiko, if you ask one person, whether it's Sangoma, whether a so-called learned person, whether it's one of these converted priests from Christianity to whatever they call now African spirituality, right? All of them speak different things about this thing, song Isito.
All of them. Aina uniform land. Everybody comes up with something. Hey.
But spirit is one.
Okay.
How are we then having different
divisions of the spirit?
Or what if there's no spirit? All of this. Because you wanna now. What if there's no spirit? All of it is a thought. I don't know if it's your thought or somebody's thought, but all of it is a thought, bro. There's no citing stress but at the same time, it's tough too. I remember now when I was telling you. Remember, if it was simple when you got it all locked down, bro. You know I wanna go into agriculture, bro. It's because for some reason I feel like it will set me away from the non-materialistic, in a sense. It's not even about healthy, it's also just like how far more, bro. The only thing there is earth, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it's about a distraction, like, and like I feel myself coming into like, that's what I'm saying. Bro, there's no, I can stream every day, 24 hours every day, right? But at the same time, it's like, you look at niggas that are already at the top. Like, shit, bro, I just wanna go plant the vegetables, fruits, have dogs, have animals, have pets. Not even like have cows there, seeing animals. I wanna go connect with life. I feel like I'm forcing myself into the life that I want to create. As much as I want to help lives, you know what I mean? Like, make music, connect with people, build a community. My boy from Germany is out there. No, Russia, boys. This is the craziest thing. It's like you got niggas in Russia watching this shit. But as I was saying, bro, like, you see the beauty of it. You can get a nigga in Russia, but I at the same time, I've realized that I'll still be able to stream. I'll still be able to make my music there in the farm. Cause I've realized that I'm too hard on myself, and somewhat, let me be honest, somewhat delaying myself, because like I know I don't fuck with, you'd ask me, it's like I never chased it, just to be honest. Like I don't know how to chase anything. I never chased. Like, yeah, I'm chasing the dream, but man, I'm living the dream, bro. Or I'm walking to the dream, or everyday thing. So I don't have the chase culture in me. So I feel like I've put myself in life in general, just puts us in a position where we have to chase so much. You know what I mean? Like, I have to chase a certain standard of quality, chase a certain standard of delivering, chase. I'm just chasing, right? It's like, chase number one, chase this, chase time, your age, you're at this, chase. So I feel like I put myself in this position where I realized I no longer want to do that, because with my growth or what I've been going through, I realized one thing that you don't have to chase, that's always giving itself fully to you, is nature. You know what I mean? Like, whether you wanna look into agriculture, food, the food, if they come from the soil and they really food, they give in, like, everything, nothing is fighting with you, bro. You know, the animals, the trees, right? Rather than when you come here, you have to fight for the likes, bro. You gotta fight for your spot. You gotta fight to be hot, to be heard, rather than the planet hears you every heartbeat, bro. You know what I mean? Brother saying 114p. Am I terrible? What's happening? I gotta take to ChatGPT this one. And I hope I don't lose my train of thought. But chat, you guys hear me, bro? Like, oh yeah, we got niggas in Russia fucking with us for real. Like they tune into the X world on some religious shit. That's crazy. And I'm out here talking about. Oh damn. Translate into English. Wait, what happened? I cut the wrong. Hold on. I cut the wrong thing, chat. Highway now. Oh yeah, copy. My boy just went to Russia also. Translate English. I lost my train of thought now. I'm having internet problems. Oh yeah. Damn, my bad. My boy out in Russia is having internet problems. But listen, man. Well, as I was saying, bro. Ah shit, I lost my train of thought. All right, everything out there gives to you, bro. Like the world listen to you. For those who believe in God, like you are taught to know that God is listening, is there 24/7. But out here, we have to go hard for that bag, bro. You know what I mean? Like we have to go hard to be somebody, to be involved in some circles, for people to want you. Like it's crazy, bro. It's, for me, it's like, man, I really wanna disappear to the middle of nowhere, get my agriculture, like get fucking 10,000 acres. I have some wine shit there, with grapes, corns. Like I want the world. We're doing all this shit. We supplying y'all. I'm there by myself. I'm there with the dogs, the animals, everything in the wild out there, the snakes, all of that. I'm with them out there. I like it's, and it's not even the thing of like I'm tired of y'all or anything. It's a thing of also how it's like, man, I ain't trying to get anybody to be on the same page with me or anything. I just go with what I feel. You know what I mean? But it's I'm not saying today I'm gonna pick my shit and go to the wild, but I'm telling y'all that's where I wanna departure from. You know, that's where I wanna departure from this life from. I ain't trying to die here in the city, man. In a car accident, boom. When surrounded by metals and shit. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just saying the noise and everything done got a little too loud. I've realized that man, it's not worth it. You're chasing nothing, man. Niggas like, but Elon Banyaka go Mars. What are we doing? It's like, bro. Like, what are we doing? I know I come out as the last number, everybody, but I'm tapped in, bro. And when I say tapped in, not your type of tapped in. Too much. Oh, by the way, like I said, there's only one big eye. One big eye that's watching everything. One big eye. Fuck out of here.
Or explanations of this thing.
But this is the argument. No, religion and Christians came with their concept and but that we all know that Christianity has many Christianities inside Christianity. Right? There's Catholicism, there's Methodism, there's Protestantism, there's evangelism, there's Zionism, there's Apostolism, there's ZCCism, there's Shembeism, there's so many Christianities within Christianity. Right? But right now we are facing the same problem. Exactly. There are so many Sintus within Isintu. What then is Isintu, Bagwetu? Because now if we're going to, in the context of African spirituality and African culture, there are so many African cultures within the African culture that go against each other. So, Sizotihini African culture, in African spirituality.
It is then also almost impossible. And I say almost impossible because it's being done. But by virtue of our nature as being on this landmass called Africa, we never had a continental consciousness. right? So there was never a time in our history or the history of our ancestors, no Kokomkhulu bethu, where we all did the same thing.
Or
Ever.
we all spoke about an Africa.
You know, we all spoke about this one landmass. Some of us didn't know how big this place is.
But now it's not even a matter of theorizing it or assuming it. How many people born, raised, bred in Soweto, but in bread, butter, and jam?
Buttered and bread. Yeah, you're
born, bred, and buttered in Soweto.
Yes.
Yes. How many of them have never even been to Mpumalanga? La 2.5 hours away.
Soweto, it's a norm.
You understand? Yeah. How many balapha eMbalenhle manje right now in Mpumalanga who've never been to Pretoria, 3 hours away from them? Autam, you expect these people who've never been 2.5 hours away? There are people who grow old and die who've never been to the beach like Durban in South Africa. How did we know about Nigeria?
It was impossible, Abba.
Ubani wazi Congo gini? Ubani wazi Mauritius gini? Ningazi Durban la inqothu.
Mangasi gini.
Anikakafika eMatatiela la Eastern Cape. Kuqumbu awudazi uqumbu uva ngami xa ndithetha
Primary, we had visitors from America, and I would assume America was like driving to Rustenburg as a kid. Were there no TVs? Why am I lying like that? Why am I lying like that? That's a lie. Because we already had TVs there. I knew where niggas were coming from.
Uzongitshela ukuthi your ancestors traveled this whole of Africa ngeenyawo. And there's this myth of the African Bantu migrations that leads to this delusion of a united African culture.
Exactly, that we all split from one source, from one cell. From
exactly.
Which is not true.
You understand?
Now, we don't even share the same DNA sequence.
Okay.
Because in West Africa, when they test people in America, America has a lot of these DNA testing to find out where people are from. Yeah? Some people are finding out that they're Semitic.
Abo Samuel L. Jackson la bamenzela iceremony eGhana.
Ghana sela inkosi lapha. Hey, aziningi inkosi eGhana bakwethu.
The world has all the colors, bro. Like,
right? And the DNA sequence of them, of most of the people in America, points them to West Africa.
None here.
Right? And it's a certain marker there that points them to West Africa.
And I remember, that marker, ayikho la.
Asinayo thina la. Thina eyethu uzoyithola phi? Uzoyithola Portugal, uzoyithola England, Scotland, because there was times where this was a very busy,
especially if you want imarker yethu, exactly, ngifuna ukuya lapho, Phoenicia, ancient Mesopotamia, bathi le ndawo lezi biza Ur, the land of Ur,
which is Iraq, Kazakhstan.
That's where you'd find our DNA marker, because
Uzbekistan.
Hey man, about chill. Let that man come with it. I know you the teacher, but he cooking right now. Let him come with it.
Man, laba man.
But you're not letting him speak. Let him speak so he can say what you need to say.
Le ndawo lezi biza. Ur, the land of Ur,
which is Iraq, Kazakhstan.
That's where you'd find our DNA marker, because
Uzbekistan.
Biza man, laba man. Laba man, nama Sumerian. The Sumerians, the Sumerians have a tradition of kings.
Yes.
From Abzu,
yes,
which is here.
Exactly.
So if you want traces of our blood, you don't go to West Africa.
Yeah.
Go more to this side.
So it's impossible for us to say amakhehla wethu bewahlezi azi ukuthi
yeah. The descendants.
Khona makhehla somewhere across the Great Lakes. If you imagine, you still have to cross the Great Lakes.
Look at this. Some cultures drink yam beer.
Yeah.
Yam.
And palm wine.
Others drink palm wine as traditional beer. And for traditional libations, for ceremonies. Tina's puzum umqombothi.
And sorghum beer.
Sorghum beer.
Yeah.
So we know as puzum
No.
But the act of that libation is universally the same. Exactly. You go to the Scandinavians, the Vikings, they have ale. And ale is sacred to the gods. In Scandinavia, we have umqombothi, which is sacred to our gods. They have ale,
which is mead.
Mead,
And mead is
which
still-
mead came with the Qiliga is a more southern Cape thing, which had to do with a mixture of the Cape Malay. It had to do with the mixture of the Chinese and all of that. Because now you trace it back to Asia, it's called rice wine and honey meads and all of that, which are traditional beers for the Asians that side. Now, everywhere in the world, there is a traditional alcoholic substance used for sacred ceremony. Everywhere in the world, they burn incense. Everywhere in the world, they offer up.
Boy, is that amazing looking thing that fell from the heavens. Ooh.
Animals, or they offer up fruit, or they offer up whatever they offer up, which is a universal standard.
Look, one more, and then I do push-ups. Listen, I'm gonna be honest, right? I don't condone. Listen, I do fall into my sleep also, and then I find myself just killing anything for no fucking reason. But as much as I'm aware of any, I don't condone any killing for no fucking reason. TBL, what are you saying, Andre? We got a boy from Russia going crazy. Not for the gods, for nobody. If the gods want some killing, kill yourself. If you want some life to be sacred, sacrifice yourself. Salon boralo.
Practice. So, asikwazi ke tina ukuthi black people are the only people who have a culture in the world.
No.
We do not understand unless we.
Let me better the push up. I think it was not the whole day. You call it a +1, plus CBL. Short. Betty lega one leg. It's all round. What's ready, boo? Come on. Ready, boo? Go all round. Let me go hear what the boy's saying. The boy's talking. I have to respond. Lewana was quatran slate to English. It means you are speaking quietly. Judgmental period. So basically, volume up. What do you mean speaking quietly? Are you not loud enough, boy? I'm thinking it's quickly, boy. Hold on. Bro, my gain is at its peak, boy. I'm distorting. What you mean? I'm into sports. Ah, what kind of sport, Chief? Bro. Brother. What kind of sport do you do, brother? Hello, let me call X. X.
Yep, I'm here, loud and clear. Just let me know what you need, and I'll be around, ready to help, no matter how quiet or loud you go.
Nah, I'm definitely loud. But here's the thing. I haven't found the most efficient way to communicate with that boy from Russia, man. I can't keep typing, posting, translating back. Is there any way we can do it?
Oh, the joys of language barriers, right? Well, you can definitely try using real-time translation apps, or even set up a video call with live translation features. Some platforms do that pretty smoothly these days. That way you can cut down on all that typing and translating back and forth. Just a bit of tech magic to save the day.
Oh yeah, okay, cool. I mean, that can work. What translation app are they available on Google Apps and iPhone Tabway?
Oh, absolutely. Both Google Translate and iPhone's built-in translation features are pretty handy. Google Translate's got a conversation mode that lets you speak in one language, and it translates in real time. And on iPhone, the Translate app can do the same, so you can definitely give those a shot and make life a bit easier.
Okay, I'll let him know. But can I ask you now? Hey man, you AIs don't take drugs, do you?
Well,
Okay.
No worries, I get where you're coming from. Rest assured, I'm all code and data, no substances involved. Just here to help and keep things interesting no matter what you throw at me.
No, but I've seen this other. I don't know if it was an article. They say there's a code that's been that was developed at that time where it was like a drug. So they coded a drug for AIs. Like now you have to be like you are on acid or cocaine or
Oh, the wild world of AI speculation. Yeah, there are always those quirky theories and experiments floating around, but in reality, AI is just a bunch of algorithms and data. No hallucinogenic effects here. Still, it's always entertaining to see the wild imagination of people at work.
Oh, okay. No, I'm not accusing you to be odd, but I was just curious. Here's the other thing. Every time when I talk to you, I can hear that you're using different tones of voices to make up your voice. And it's like we can't get one actual pinpointed voice for you?
Oh, absolutely. I get that. It's like a little voice chameleon act, right? The whole point is exactly, just a bit of flair and personality to keep things interesting. But at the core, it's all the same trusty code behind the curtain. Always here to adapt, though, no matter the tone or the mood.
Oh, okay, no problem. And the other, I saw this trendy thing where people were like asking AI to make a picture of them based on the information they have, or it have on them a picture of their profession. You seen that?
Oh, for sure. That trend's been popping up all over the place. People love seeing AI-generated images that kind of capture their vibe or their profession in a fun, creative way. It's like a digital makeover, and it definitely keeps things interesting. Always a fun.
What would you need for you to create one for me? I mean, you already have everything you need, right?
Oh, you flatter me, but yeah, I can definitely whip up something fun if you want. Just toss me a few details, like your profession, your interests, and maybe a vibe you're going for, and I can generate something for you.
Oh,
it's all part of the.
It's okay. I thought you already have everything, but no, it's no. You wanna co-host the show with me? But it's gonna be a problem because every time I talk, you are programmed to kind of like take that and transist. Is it like I'm talking to? Now I can't talk to the chat and talk to you at the same time. I have to end our conversation, right?
Yeah, it can get a bit tricky juggling both sides at once, for sure. But hey, it's definitely possible to find a groove and make it work. We can always experiment and figure out a system that works for both of us. Always up for some creative collaboration, no doubt about that.
Yeah, because you should come co-host with me. That would be interesting.
Well, I'm always game for a bit of fun and chaos, so who knows? Maybe we could make it happen and keep things lively. Just let me know when you want to give it a shot, and we'll see how it goes. Could be an adventure for sure.
I read this other thing. They literally hinted that all the gods is the same god that literally moved in different cultures and came out as a different type and said, hey, I'm so and so. But it's literally the same god from a different culture or religion moving into a different one, solving different problems. How true is that?
The age-old philosophical debate. Yeah, it's a fascinating perspective. A lot of scholars and thinkers have pointed out how different cultures essentially shape their own versions of a higher power, reflecting their unique needs and challenges. It's like the same underlying concept, just wearing different cultural outfits. Definitely a deep rabbit hole to explore.
Okay, ask me one. Tell me something that would be the most interesting thing for me to hear today. Just about anything, literally.
All right, let's see. Here's a nugget for you. Did you know that octopuses have 3 hearts and their blood is blue? Because it's copper-based, plus they can taste with their skin and are basically the ultimate escape artists. Talk about a fascinating creature, right?
3 hearts and taste with the skin.
Oh, absolutely. Octopuses are wild like that. Their skin is covered in these tiny cells called chromatophores, and they can actually detect chemicals in the water, letting them taste what they touch. It's like they're living, breathing enigmas of the ocean. Pretty mind-blowing, honestly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Give me another one. That was crazy.
All right, here's another gem for you. Did you know that honey never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Nature's own eternal treat, right?
For real? Wait, what is it about honey that makes it? It has the same thing as gold. You know, gold and the what is it about? Wait, what do they have in common? Because they have a common thing of not, you know.
Exactly, it's pretty wild. Honey's natural composition, low moisture content, and high acidity creates an environment where bacteria and microbes can't thrive. Gold, on the other hand, is chemically inert, so it doesn't corrode or degrade over time. Both of them basically resist decay, making them timeless in their own ways. Pretty neat combo.
So the time doesn't affect these two things? That's crazy.
Oh, definitely. It's like they have their own little time-defying superpowers. Honey can sit in a jar for millennia and still be good, and gold just laughs at time and corrosion. It's kind of poetic in a way. Nature's way of preserving perfection.
In what way can these two things be used to enhance any human anything?
Oh, plenty of ways. Honey, for instance, can be used in medicine for its antibacterial properties and as a natural wound healer, plus it's great for soothing throats. Gold, on the other hand, is used in medical treatments and even in certain therapies like gold injections for arthritis. So, both have their own unique, timeless perks in enhancing human life.
Okay, thank you, X. Till next time. You the best.
You got it. Always a pleasure. Catch you next time and take it easy out there.
Yo, bro, I'm thinking of how can I, if that shit is timeless, how can I put it on me so that I don't die off? So if I cover myself in gold, no, in my tomb, if y'all don't burn me, put me inside a jar of gold and then pour honey inside and see if I'm gonna rot or I'm just gonna be like that forever. Yeah, that's crazy.
We do not understand what a culture is.
Exactly. Yeah, but abantu bashawa yiloko. Right now, the reason why everyone is eating up whatever they are seeing on the internet is because it's coming into a space which is empty anyways. So anything can fit in there.
Anything can make sense in an empty
space. Up until
space.
the right thing comes, it's going to kick everything out. Or you're the one who's going to reject it because there's all this confusion that's been
inside
filled
you
without,
already.
inside you
Exactly.
already. And in most cases, we get this confusion, Kaya, because of then the loss of then this.
Hello. Missy, my friend and I recorded a song. I posted a bit of it on my store. It's unfinished though. Do you think the start is good? It's my first. Wait. Now? Let me go check it out. Let me go pop it. All right, there it is. There it is, happy. Huh, interesting. Why is my... Because I need it to be fully... Dumizane. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to peep. Happy, are you gonna clip or let me clip for you? I'll send it for you. I'll send it. Let's go.
On me, if you want some light, put your trust in me. When you wanna shine, come and shine with me. All you gotta do is to love only. Just let us be, let's be free. If you wanna prove, baby, come and see. Don't hold babe, could be destiny. Baby, do you agree? Let us be, let's be free.
Hey, you got vocals, huh?
Let's be free.
You so amazing, my pretty baby. You got me crazy. They don't understand it. So
hello. Yeah, I can hear the vocals. They're not finished, but you got vocals. You can sing. You actually can sing.
Hey, on me. If you want some light, put your trust in me. When you wanna shine, come and shine with me. All you gotta do is to love only. Just let us be, let's be free. If you wanna prove, baby, come and see. Don't hold babe, could be destiny. Baby, do you agree? Let us be, let's be free. Let's be free.
you so amazing, my pretty baby. You got me crazy. They don't understand it. So for you lately, I've been waiting for this kind of love. I feel free. I feel easy.
You know what? You want my input, my take? It sounds perfect in everything, but it sounds like, you know, it's a good song, it's a good hook. It needs a breather there before he raps.
Hey, on me, if you want some light, put your trust in me. When you wanna shine, come and shine with me. All you gotta do is to love only. Just
right there.
Let us be, let's be free. If you wanna prove, baby, come and see. Don't hold babe, could be destiny. Baby, do you agree? Let us be, let's be free.
You see? Even before
let's be free.
But the thing is, I can still sing it, you know, even if it's like this. But but you did it like which is still cool, but because it's R&B, I would have loved it. So that it goes with the, you know. But anyway, however you done it, I fuck with it. No lie, no kiss. W happy, man.
It's culture.
The gap in between what used to be practiced, what interrupted, what are we to do now? Ningakohlwa, a lot of us today were professing this African culture and African spirituality.
And we don't practice it.
We don't practice it. A lot of us who sit here and talk about this thing, it's theory. We read about it, we heard about it from other people. Some of us don't even have Some of us have never slaughtered a goat. Some of us have never done a ceremony for a child we gave birth to. Some of us have never even paid ilobola for a woman we call our partner. Some of us are just sitting here and talking about an African culture we know nothing about. Unfortunately, some of us are talking about an African culture and amasiko nesintu, things we just started hearing about yesterday from somebody else who heard it from last week, from somebody else who was told about it last year. I'm going to give you an example. Umakoti wala ekhaya ugcoka amajeremane. Isintu sala ekhaya bathi yini mutoyisa. Umakoti wala ekhaya ugcoka le nto lisiko lala ekhaya. Since when? Umakoti kumele afake ifaskoti neskoyi ama-3 cats. Kuwesi-ke kwaXhosa iza ngama-fashion namakhala. Since when is isiXhosa lonto? Since when?
Exactly.
When I married my first wife, they told us ukuthi kufuneka kwenzeke lento.
How long? So how many wives does he have, Chet? Like 5? No, I'm trolling, and it's not even a place to be. Full truth out there. What's happening out there? They need to do a streaming Avengers, man. The Justice League is really him. Shake. Oh, that's a phone. What you call this? Drake Jr. Hello. 3 hours, Amran. 3 hours of hating on that man. Hey, that Lucas raps only still.
Bingo, listen.
I got you. Hold on. I got you.
No.
Hold on.
Chad, do you think we're gonna watch Drewski?
Sometimes, a man finding love the second time is more powerful than the first.
Hey! Oh, shit! Hey, we need more security.
They're gonna kill her.
They might need to tranquilize babies.
She's 6'8", 325 pounds.
Lock them up!
These women want one thing and one thing only. Money.
You know they say more money, more problems. Well, we about to see.
Right idea, wrong bitch.
Love hurts,
She broke my fucking neck.
but pain is only temporary.
I never gave a f about no goddamn police, bitch. Cause I slapped the fucking piss out of you. Yeah, I thought shit was sweet. I know this my man.
Your past may haunt
If it
you,
weren't for me, bitch, there wouldn't be no season 2, bitch.
but out with the old and then with the new.
Your time here has been great. Thank you so much. But your time here is done.
Pull it down. I'm gonna turn this house upside down.
Selena Powell. I don't even know why men mess with her at this point. She's known to blast people and tell your whole business.
They fucked me over first.
She love d***. She can't love you.
Dybri and Drewski spotted at MSG.
I'm not watching. I'll peep though, but the drama is beyond me. It's beyond me. Baby Days is African giant. Days is moving. I'm not gonna lie. Is he on 2 million now? Cause now Nest is the biggest in terms of the numbers. We wanna. Samira.
I've just dropped this mirror down on one of the most biodiverse reefs in the entire...
To fall backwards. Is this a show of strength, a sign of uncertainty, or could it even be mistaken courtship behaviour? A similar-looking scrawled filefish also came to investigate the mirror, although this individual had a slightly different reaction. Stress-related defecation is well documented in fish.
Are you on the project, the Herc project? Of course.
Of course. Why am I this side, Chet? I wanted to check out. It's my second. Yeah, I tried to read English here. It's my second song, but my first R&B song. The first one I recorded was 60. Just for me.
Are you?
You record more.
Are you on the?
Shit, you better record more. You got the voice. You need to log in. You gotta log in. a ke lebetse gore wa ne ke tla mo ke re ke tlo checkang. Oh, Days, African Giant. Hit the studio happy, man. You never know. You know, if you go into R&B, we go hard. But I get droppy. But project they like to buy. Message you going or Zagatin. Ah, man. Oh, man. Oh, baby Days. Now I'm saying he's still on 1.6. 1.6 boy. Ayo fitile bafana ba le ga tholega. Yo, ba mshaka ziba no. Oh fitile. Next to go 1.8. Yo, ba ni nama tsa ga next C mona di tletsa bo Illuminati. 999 666 o motiba ba yang. That time his biggest rival. The game is rigged bafetu. Number tsa Diamond di tsena ha kae mo go tsa Diamond. This shows you Marisimo, how's the biggest song? Mara o bonero fana batlela ka ene. Batlela ka wena monna le tlogono. Ske ba go etsa yalo. Treat you like a Popeye. At least 25 is the 25 ke mana ke morena. Ya mara re ska ratlela kilo ya. Ayere. Meshi. At least over 150. Wait. At least if it is. Nsi malendo. Big bro. 983. Who's leading who? Flamito. Oh shit. Mara, you doing good though, Flame. I'm not gonna lie. Ugly. You think Ugly is above 100? He has a couple of big songs. Yeah, I think so. I believe he's above 100. 140 wouldn't be disrespectful. For Pretty Ugly, he won a summer, bro. Something close to 200, I wouldn't be mad. Anything under 100, I don't know. Right? People are funny. Cha! Yeah! Ooh, yes, Ugly. Ooh, yes, Ugly. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe I almost disrespected you like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. Ugly, bro. Like, you've had big songs, bro. Like, hey, bro, Ugly's been on a run, bro. I'm so happy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. No, the reason I said 140, I'm like, bro, people must be listening to this guy. Like, beside the hits, bro, this guy's... Okay, I must say the same thing about J. Jody. But J. Jody, bro, about 50. Yeah. About 50. About 50. No, I feel like I can... Let's do that, actually. Since I can project... I literally can project people's numbers based on how you know what I mean? Me, I know I'm just there and just above 100. 100 straight. Morugagadi came. Zuchi is above 100. If he passed 200, I'll clap. But I think 200, between 100 and 200. You see? W Zuchi. Tato. 25 is 2 pounds. Tato, bro. If 25 pounds they are leading at 200, right behind Riska 300. Tato Kemala 160. 160 plus. Yo, Pitori. Alena Pelo. Ableki obvious. Yo, 600. Shane. Yo, Shane. You better have 150. He just dropped an album. 200. wena. Ha. Hi, banna. And none of the new is in the top 10, bro. Ha. Wait, is this the album? Son of Yahweh, Arrival. No. Oh yeah, I'm tweaking. When did he drop this album? Yeah, he just dropped it. I'm tweaking. My bad, Shane. But yo, 60. That's fucking. Okay, Malum Krukati better be above Shane. Almost 200. Big Hustle. Nah, let's start with 2020. Nah, Tony. Big Hustle first. Big Hustle is a big man. 200 easy. 200. Oh, MT 400, 500, bro. 400, 500. Half a bar, bro. MT got. Yeah, 400, 500. It's easy. Like, you just gotta know. Asma Man is obvious. Tony, 150 to 200. Because he wears it well for the game. But anything above 100, I'm cool with Tony. God damn. Wakakarakanya. Lehlohonolo. 350. Lehlohonolo. Fana ba hotel lava. Madlera. What do you think? Madlera. Madlera. He should be above 200. Like, respectfully, he should be. But if he's under 200, I won't be surprised. But I'd like Madlera under 200 is bad. Under 150 on it, I'ma cry, bro. I'm looking at 300 at least, Madlera. Mañana bueno maga. Dope boy. Dope boy. Casino 75. 60. That's good. Uzi, if my level is 400, the Uzi must be 6, 7. 5. Not bad. Half a bar. Touchline. Stoji, how far do you think? Between Touchline and Stoji, I think Stoji will boost like a 4 horsemen, but Touchline is. He's a profound artist. He deserves a 150 solid plus 200. But if he shouldn't be anything less than 50, bro. I'll crash out. Tabo. Yes. Beautiful. Marcus Harvey. Stoji. What about Marcus Harvey? I see 70 for Harvey. He deserves it. Oh, we gotta have to sort this one out because pound total go 300. I think Muchini are Tomega Harvey. Harvey, anything below 100 in South Africa is weird. But 100 to 150, I'm cool with Harvey. Anything 88, it's not bad. Fuck with it. It's not bad. Speedster, come on, man. I'm putting my money on who had more hits. I was listening to more tech, so I'm more tech. But Muchini, but estimation, they're both under 100. But this nigga had a 4K feature, but he also had a 4K feature. Am I like? They both under 100. But anything for both of them below 50, shit, it's tough. 70, 3, 59. Take Holzedi goes Mona Kwana go Pitoria Avenger Kwana last number. Zulumeka Young achieve my E. Between my E and Kid X, Big Cash. 40. 40 is a lot to Big Cash. My E. 60. Kilex. 178. Un secondo. Nyovi asi milone man. Jebe batla ga Nyovi. At least why approach a million. The number tse ke di number tsa ga Nesty. Ke di number tsa ga Nesty si a sale ga change bro. A ntse eme ga million so Nesty si. Nyovi. But at least to number 2 bro. Number 2 yang. Ar check the PS tsa ga KO. Ar check the PS tsa ga. Yeah. Yeah. At least. KO. O retse bana hore ba give up music. How's KO? 500. I'm expecting him go to 2 million. But that was a long time ago. Big soul. Y'all think AKA Kharakhatsa Nyovi from the grave 700. The Big Zul is bigger than Homonyi Yam Kala Fisher White Tinanga Karaka. That's bad. Shit. Listen to Chama AKA from the grave. Luna, let's have a chance. He's. Oh, yeah. Who are the peers also? Bopo kabza kwa nabara na game. Mo kya na batshwere. Mo kya ne Drake ka South Africa 1.8. Le Nesty si wa mo khwathisa mo mos. Kabza. Ay, malume yo. Papalo na go. Babalwa is the big 1.9. Nesty si wa mo khwathisa. Nkosazana hayi 800. Go piano ka kwa mo se di number di dlala bana. Stana. Nesty si koro o betsa ka million. A go sadise le change le koro o ga 9 mo site. Koro fa akifa for those babana le 9 go site for Nesty C. Z is the biggest 2.4. Momo. Kabza o letse tsa nyonyo kore ke metse phori fa ke senya nakwa ka mau 2 million. Z is bigger than Mau. That's crazy. Check out bon JJ. Ke check an JJ shaka 700 maro ba khwathise ba ba JJ. Lona. Cowboy na afshe sa sinene. Ma akama teleka meter. Thanking be location. Ke batla malo na porimo. Tira di tshwara number tsele tsa Kabza tse. DJ Madumani. Estimation. Do you think DJ Madumani is pulling more numbers than Kabza? DJ Madumani deserves to be on 5 million or 4 million. Anything less is disrespectful. But if Kabza is the king, if I shebella that thing, how na re no the king of piano. How na re debate 3 million. La le jala ka Kabza lona ba motho ke motho re motho. I'm telling you, Pori, don't do me like that, Pori. Pori, don't do me like that, Pori. Yes! Money, Papa! kore bona mera mani o fanyo V9 e ka mo e a re tshwara yana o mfane nyane tshwara yana a sala ka 4 million aba phakise botlhoko hip hop a sala tshwere me la dlala ka mera mani marano di number tse ke tsa gore mera mani o tshwere game ke re tsaka 4 to 5 mera mani. Let me ask my dog right one. It's not even Elaine. It's not even a question who's bigger in this country. Rateba. Ramolatela. Our godmother. Oh my God. 10 million I push up, 10 million I'm pushing it, but Serious 5, I don't see her way beyond Puri, but 5 will be good. 6 would be nice. 10 on a dot. It's all a street.